Okay, welcome to Station 1. In Station 1, you guys will be learning about reflection. And I want to do reflection real quick, discuss it real quick, and we'll move on. Okay, for reflection, we have to have two properties, and I want you to write these two properties down. The first property is that the original point and the image point are the same distance from the line of reflection, and the original point and image point form a 90-degree angle with the line of reflection. So in this first problem, we want to find the line of reflection. To do that, we're going to have to take our ruler. We're going to have to line it up with C and C prime. And I'm going to draw a line. I'm going to measure the line that connects them, and I get looks like 5.5, so 5.5. So I'm going to take half of 5.5, which is 2.75, and I'm going to put a line right there. Then I'm going to go down and I'm going to do the same thing on D. So I'm going to connect D to D prime. I'm going to measure that length, which that length looks to be about 3. So half of 3 is 1.5, so I'm going to put a line at 1.5. And then, to find my line of reflection, I'm just going to connect my two marks, and I'm going to put an arrow at each end. And that shows our line of reflection. Now, that's making our line of reflection. Now we want to actually reflect this triangle ABC over line M. And we have to have two things for a reflection. Okay? We have to have a 90-degree angle, and we have to have the same distance. Our ruler, the end of our ruler makes a 90-degree angle. So we're going to use that to make sure we have a 90-degree angle, and we're going to do some measurement with it. So first, I'm going to use my ruler, and I'm going to line the end of my ruler up with my line of reflection and C. Just like this. And I'm going to draw a line from C to my line of reflection, and I'm going to measure that line. To me, it looks to be about 2.1. So this one is 2.1. So to make it, we have our 90-degree angle, and we got to make the same distance on the other side of the line, so we're just going to take our ruler and shift it down to where 2.1 is still lined up with our line, or our ruler is still lined up with our line, and 2.1 is on our line of reflection right here. Then at the end of our ruler, we're going to put a point, and we're going to label that point C prime. You got to make sure you're labeling those points. If you don't label the points, you're going to miss something. Then we're going to go up, we're going to do the same thing for A and B, and A and B actually together make our 90-degree angle. So I'm going to draw my line, just like this. From the line of reflection to A, looks like 4.3. And from the line of reflection to B, it looks like 0.8. And then we're just going to shift our ruler over, put our ruler at 0.8. We're going to put a point. Because that was B, we're going to label that B prime. Then we're going to shift our ruler down to 4.3, lined up with our line. And then at the end of the line, we're going to put a point. And that point is now going to be A prime. And then what we're going to do is we're going to take our ruler, and we're going to connect B prime to C prime, A prime to C prime, and B prime to A prime. And there's our reflection.